Hey everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittney Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle deck, where I teach you how to become the badass that you were born to be, break free of the fear that stops you from shining your light. And today I'm excited to join you because it is the last Woo Woo Wednesday of 2020. And yesterday we had a powerful full moon in Cancer. If you didn't get a chance to join the Goddess Gathering last night for the fire release ritual, it was absolutely transformative, healing, emotional, empowering, and we created the clarity we need to move forward into this next year without the burdens and the baggage of the past. So if you missed that, be sure to shoot me a message and ask for the replay. I'll be sending it out in my newsletter later tonight. So if you're not on that, you can hop on that too by going to brittneycarmichael.com/join. Now, let's dive into what is going on for the end of the year. How can we really honor this chapter and honor the changes that have been going on? And I don't know about you, but it's been a massive year of changes for me. New beginnings, endings, all the things. So I want to take a moment to tune in to see who's here live. Let me know if you're watching. Is this your first time? Hello, hello. It's so good to see you. Hey Isa, hey Javier, hey Beautiful, Melissa, Lulu Fairy. It's so good to see you guys. Jackie, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's so nice to see you. This is going to be a really beautiful reading that is closing the chapter of 2020 and washing away all the emotional baggage that this full moon pulled up to the surface, and really getting our sights set on what is it that we need to focus on in 2021. So I want to know, have you chosen your word for 2021? That way you have the clarity, the intention, the direction that you want to go. Because, you know, Chris and I were just talking about this, but when we were taking the dog out before Woo Woo Wednesday, he said, you know, everyone always says, you are what you think, you are what you think. And he said, you are what you do. You're not what you think. We can all think we want to be healthy and happy and all the things, but if we're doing things that are opposite of what we're thinking, then it really proves that we aren't what we think. And so this intention, the reason why I always ask you guys to choose that word is because it sets the intention. It gets your brain thinking and priming you for the action that you're going to take to make that happen. So I want to know, have you chosen your word? What is it? Thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty damn good. I've had some weird endings going on in my life. You guys know my dad's really sick, and it doesn't look good. It does not look like he's gonna last much longer. So it's really been a difficult time for my family. So I appreciate you guys reaching out and checking in on me too. So thank you very much. Hey Nicole, hey guys, hey Mish. Oh my gosh. Okay, so today I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna pull from two different decks because we are ending 2020 and moving into a new year. On next Wednesday, it'll be a new year. I'm so excited. So I thought I would pull from both decks. This is the Shine from the Inside Oracle, and this deck was sent to me by a friend named Melanie, and it's called Ascension, Ask Angel's Ascension. And so I thought this would be a good deck to really show you guys what's that next step for 2021. This is a really elevated, expanded, it's good for light workers and soulful beings that get the language of energy, if you know what I'm saying. So I figured this would be a really good deck to pull what's our 2021 message for light workers so that they can show up and shine and not get exhausted or burnt out from all the changes. And then I'm gonna pull some cards from the Shine from the Inside Oracle Rainbow Edition so that we can get the clarity on what was the theme. Like, what did we deal with? What did we have to heal? Ooh, there we go. What did we have to heal this year in order to move more freely into the next year? So I'm gonna shuffle with the intention that we all receive the message that we need most. So take a moment to tune in, to ground yourself, to focus on your breathing, to start slowing down your breathing, to relax yourself. You know, you can only access your intuition when you relax. And so that's why my word for 2021 is peace. You guys know I'm all about the peace. I'm always reminding you with the peace signs and all the photos that I take, just to remind you that inner peace is the ultimate freedom. Inner peace is the true success. So when you can stay calm and peaceful amongst the chaos, then you have found the freedom that everyone else is searching for. So peace is my word, just as a reminder that two cards, hello, that is exactly what I want to continue to maintain in my life. Okay, so two cards just popped up from my Shine from the Inside Oracle deck. So I'm kind of thinking the third card should come from the Ascension deck as our 2021 clarity card. Like what is it that we're moving into? What do we need to pay attention to? We're all, you know, that card came out so fast. That's what I love about this deck. I usually only use this deck for my coaching clients when we're doing our one-on-one work, because the people that I coach are extremely elevated and ready to receive this kind of information. And so I'm excited to, I don't know, it called to me today. It was like, it's time, you've got to let them know, see the light. So that card came out, no problem. It'll set the tone for 2021. Are you guys ready for this? I'm just gonna catch up with everyone who's watching live. Hey, Amy, Create is yours. Thank you guys. Thanks, Mish, I appreciate that. Kristen's here, Christine's here. Thank you guys so much. Britt, shout out to my neighbor, Lisa. Aw, yes. Hey guys, so good to see everyone. Elizabeth's here, happy to catch you live. Yes, thank you guys for tuning in live. It really does mean the world to me that you guys join me every week for Woo Woo Wednesday. I've been doing this almost 5 years now, if not longer, honestly, and it's been such a pleasure. Not only, what's even crazy is for me in 2020, I want to know what your celebration for 2020 was. I know Mish had a baby, so that's a huge celebration. What are some of y'all's celebrations? What good did come out of 2021? Everyone's like, oh, or sorry, 2020. I'm already moving on to the next one. Everyone is like, oh, 2020 so bad, blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, I think 2020 was pretty good. I just told a good friend of mine earlier, I said, nothing was different aside from the corruption and the injustice has been going on the whole time. The only difference is that more people are now aware of it on a wider scale. So it's really important for us to, you know, celebrate that, yes, there's hard times, but there's also great things that happen. And for me, one of the great things was birthing this Oracle deck on Valentine's Day of 2020. So I am so grateful and appreciative to all of you who have purchased the deck, who've gifted it to a friend, because we sold out of all 2,000 just a few months ago. And now the rainbow decks and the purple ones, if you guys have seen the sneak peek of that, are available. And it's just, oh God, it makes me feel so good to know that that sparkle magic, that routine, that sacred ritual and tool that you can use on a daily basis is sitting in, you know, on people's bedstands, and people are picking it up every day and committing to their self-care. I went to Bali. Oh, amazing, Isa. That's such a beautiful place. I got more time with my family and my kids, growth in my business, more self-care, great Netflix binges. Hey, sometimes you just need to do that. Got my Reiki certification. Hell yeah, Amy. Chris and I, we weren't planning on this, but we got our yoga certification, which was super exciting. We've been practicing for about 8 years, and we never really planned to do the certification or anything like that, but the opportunity popped up and we said yes. Elizabeth said graduating nutrition school and pursuing my health coaching business. Yay. Jessica says she had a baby too. Indy Moon was the best thing in 2020. Hell yeah, I love it. Okay, let's do this. Let's dive into the reading. The first card that came up, holy moly, y'all, hold on. We just have to get this for reference. Bam. The cover of the deck just showed up. Embrace your inner divine goddess. This is literally the foundation of Shine School, of my message of empowering women, of the Shine from the Inside Oracle, which is why we made it the cover of the deck. You know, this image was really one of the first images that we created in the deck, and it kind of gave me that inspiration and like the vibe of what this would embody. And ultimately what I'm here to help women with is being a woman. We've been raised in a masculine society where we're I'm trying to say all the words, forcing and hustling instead of flowing and asking for help and letting our heart and intuition lead the way. And when you learn to embrace your inner divine goddess, you learn to ask for help. You learn to trust yourself. You learn to follow your intuition and what your heart feels. You get into the flow and creativity. You're no longer forcing and pushing. You know, there's balances and dualities to all things, dark and light. And you know, this is really one of those that's saying it's important to embrace both your lightness and your darkness. And when you can create that holistic environment of masculine and feminine, of lightness and darkness, you create this holistic balance of healing. And that's when the real magic starts to happen. You know, if you've ever seen anything that's like unbalanced, like nothing, it doesn't work. There's no harmony. And so this card is really creating that harmony of allowing that feminine energy to come through. And that means more play, more sensual pleasure, more orgasms, more fun, more laughter, more joy. So what have you done in 2020, this year, to cultivate more of that inner divine goddess? Have you been doing more rituals or being more mindful or setting intentions? I got married in 2020. Congratulations. I bought a brand new 2020 car. Whoop, whoop. That feels so good. I really want to do a yoga teacher certification. Yes, Mish. I did Carson Clay Calhoun on Instagram, and it's actually an incredibly affordable price. I think it's kind of like a pay what you can. It's evolved throughout the quarantine, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to support what he was doing. There are over 30 something teachers, and half of them are in Spanish, and so he's just done and anyone who was of color, he allowed them to join for free to get their certification, because he just felt like it was lopsided and he wanted to create more potential and possibility, and I just wanted to support that. So definitely, I'm not endorsed by him at all, but definitely check out Carson Clay Calhoun. He's amazing as a yoga teacher. He teaches rocket yoga also, which is an extension of Ashtanga yoga. So it's powerful. All right, holy moly. The next card, look, yours truly is freaking nourish your, I'm like, what is the card again? Nourish your body with high vibing energy. This has been coming up a lot for me, especially after the holiday, you know, cookies and all that jazz. Although it's vegan and organic, it's still not the best choices. And so this is a reminder that we have to nourish ourselves, that our health is the first wealth. And if we're gonna step up as these light leaders and to be this channel and vessel for creativity, then we have to have the vibrancy and the energy to do that. And we fuel ourselves through, oh gosh, man, my words today. We fuel ourselves through food. And so we have to make sure that what we're putting in our body and what we're thinking in our mind are actually high vibing. You know, pineapples, which is why we put some of these different fruits on here. Pineapples is the highest vibrational food that you can eat because it absorbs the most light. And we are light workers, we are light beings, we are made of light. And when we clog our system and our energetic field with processed food or toxins or alcohol or bleh, like all the bad chemicals, GMOs, shit like that, then we are clogging our energetic system of flowing freely with that natural energy that we can tap into at any time. So this is saying, and you know, this is a huge lesson inside Shine School. There's a whole lesson called food is fuel, or food as fuel, and I give you a whole list of recipes and different types of food that are high vibrational, and the difference between acidic and alkaline food. This is kind of where Chris and I took our journey of going plant-based. It was all about going alkaline to raise our energy levels, the potential of hydrogen basically in our body, if you want to get a little scientific. But this is saying eat whole food, plant-based. I'm not saying you have to go vegan, I'm just saying eat more fucking vegetables and drink more water so that you can create the foundation in your physical body for your soul to do the work. That card came out for me today. I love it. Yes, got new multivitamins and more yummy vegan food. I just did an amazing workout, feeling so good. Yes, yes, yes. The strawberries caught my eye. Yeah, so cute. Berries, great for antioxidants. So it's so important to include more fruits and vegetables. I don't care what you're eating, but eliminate some of the processed stuff. If you can buy it in a box, it is not meant for you to eat. If it grows from the ground, it's good to go. All right. Now, we pulled the final card from the Ascension deck, which is gonna set the tone for 2021. We're gonna see what is it that we can focus on to really elevate and evolve into that next level, into that 5D world. Isa says, loving your pink hair. Thank you so much. I just made a post about how I keep my hair so healthy and so pink with some special products. So if you wanna learn how, you can check out my Instagram. I've got 2 words for 2021, courage and energy. Hell yeah, man. You know, courage is really a transmutation of anxiety, which is an energy, and so I think those go perfectly hand in hand. It's about transforming all the fear into the fuel that you need to say, I can freaking do this. All right, you guys ready for the last card, 2021? Amy says she loves pineapple. All right, let's see. I'm just catching up with everyone's comments. Last one, here we go. Thank you for the love, guys. Ooh, fulfillment comes up. I like this because last night in the Goddess Gathering, and again, if you didn't get to join us live, just shoot me a message for the replay link and I'll send it to you. But this is what came up. We talked about success coming from when you can feel joy doing the mundane shit in life. And that's exactly what this card represents, is fulfillment. It's really deciding and having the clarity. That's most important. If you don't have clarity on what it is that you think you need that will make you feel good, then you're never gonna be able to take the action to get you there. So this is kind of deciding, what do I want? What will bring me joy? That's, again, another lesson in Shine Schools. What lights me up? What are those things that really fuel my fire, that drive my passion? Because when we're doing things from a place of love and passion. We can create that unlimited joy for ourselves. We can also create joy in the chaos and amongst the crazy stuff. But you know, I'm not asking you to go from 0 to 100. I'm asking you to find yourself figuring out what are those things that do bring you joy and to do more of them. Just like I'm not asking you to go plant-based or whatever. I just want you to eat more vegetables. The same is with your happiness and your joy. If you are in a low level state of depression and anger and frustration, it's gonna be really hard to skyrocket to fucking Sparkle Magic 5000. And I get that, but it does take time. Self-love doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process. And this is saying, in order to truly find fulfillment in your life, you have to figure out who you are, what you want, what you stand for, and what you don't. This is where we set our boundaries. When we have clarity, we know where our boundaries lie, and we know when people are crossing them. And this is going to be a year where we're seeking more fulfillment from an internal place rather than an external place. I've had clients that have had a bad day and bought a Ferrari to make it better, and I asked her, how long did that joy last? And she said, a month. A month for a $250,000 car. So we have to start looking to other places for fulfillment, and it's not outside of ourselves, and it's not in the physical things. It's in cultivating healthy relationships. It's getting that deep, intimate connection with your soul. It's nourishing your body with a high-vibing energy. It's connecting with those parts of yourself that you've hidden or blocked off or repressed for so long. The way that you're gonna find fulfillment is deciding what it is that you want in your life rather than following someone else's plan. So I wanna know, what is that thing that you are going to allow yourself in 2021 to fulfill areas that you've been lacking or saying, maybe I'm not worthy of it, or maybe I don't have enough money for that. The truth is, money isn't the ultimate fulfillment. You see people with lots of it committing suicide, and it isn't in the external things that brings you the joy. It's in the passion that you use to pursue the journey that you are already on. It's finding joy in every moment, not at the end of the goal, not at the peak of our life. Joy is literally written in the word journey. If you look at it, J-O-Y, it's like the beginning and the end. It's like the whole journey has to be, you know, it's gotta be worth risking. What you're going after has to be worth what you're gonna have to let go of or commit to in order to get there. So I want to know, what is going to be fulfilling for you in 2021? Where are you going to receive that fulfillment? Is it going to be through nourishing yourself with more self-care? Is it going to be connecting deeper with relationships? Is it going to be stepping into your role and being of service to the community and sharing your gifts? How are you going to find fulfillment in ways that are outside of the external? Daphne, Happy New Year to you too. Absolute happiness is the goal. Relative happiness is outside of you. Cars, luxury, bags, clothes. Exactly. Yeah, we have to find that joy internally. And that's where we ultimately find self-love. And so many people get stuck searching for it outside of themselves through the use of drugs or buying shit or people. And I can promise you, it's a trap. You will not find it there. Okay, any other thoughts, questions, ideas about what 2020 has in store, or something that you're excited about? If you know a soul sister who would love this message and to join the Shine Tribe so that they have a place of sisterhood, empowerment, support, a community of people who get them. Because last night in the Goddess Gathering, everyone said, I feel like nobody gets me. I feel like the fucking weirdo. And I am here collecting all the weirdos and creating a beautiful sisterhood where we can shine together, because we may be the rainbow sheep of the family and not fit into our physical blood for a lot of us, but know that you have soul family here to support you. And I'm on the other side. If you just shoot me a DM or, you know, check out my website at brittneycarmichael.com, we can work together in ways that can help elevate you. And we hope that 2020 was the year for you to wake up and shake up your perspective so that you can start putting yourself first, figuring out what will bring you fulfillment, and then making sure that all of your actions align with that intention so that you are always headed in the direction of your dreams. More elevation and transformation. Well, honey, if you're not in the Elevated Life Club, that's the best place to be to get elevated and edumacated. We are, this month in January, we'll be talking about how to create that clarity to have your best year, to figure out what are your goals and then set up a game plan to get you there, so that at the end of 2020, 2021, I don't even know what year it is anymore. At the end of the year, you're not looking back going, what the hell did I do? I thought I was gonna lose weight this year. I thought I was gonna start that damn blog or write that book or sing that song or whatever the case may be for you. we're here to support you. So come check out the Elevated Life Club if you need that accountability and monthly coaching from us. And I hope to see you in the Shine Tribe Sisterhood. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, hey, sweet love, your website looks so good. I'm so proud of you. Amy says self-care and being more confident in my readings, healing my family. Hashtag 2021. I love it. Oh, so good. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here for Woo Woo Wednesday. If you love this, tag it below. Let your sisters know that there is a place to be with people who get them and want to support and see their dreams come to fruition. I love you all so much. I'm wishing you a wonderful new year. Happy 2020. Find the silver lining, celebrate the blessings, and get clear on what the F you want so that you know that you can start taking action when the clock strikes midnight and it's January 1st, and although it may be the Gregorian calendar new year and not the astrological witchy new year, which happens in April in the sign of Aries, however, it is a fresh new calendar and it feels like a beautiful new start. So close that chapter, celebrate yourself, and get ready for an amazing new year that you are consciously choosing to control. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next week. Peace.